Joe Leduc, the big man is, I guess he's got a match, a chain match with Jim Jamison.
He challenged Jim Jamison, right?
You know, I don't want to take away anything from Jim Jamison, but he's not the most experienced guy, especially in this kind of match. As I can remember, Joe Leduc, I stood here last week for 2 minutes calling your name, waiting for you to show your ugly face in the ring. You never did. Let me tell you something, Joe Leduc. When you tie that chain on me and we get in that rig, I'm going to do anything it takes, Joe Leduc, just like you taught me. Anything at all to beat your brains out.
I don't think there's any question, Paul, that you've gotten his attention. He wasn't real sure that you were a man, but by golly, I think he knows that now.
Well, I don't think he's such a man either, you know, taking on Jim Jamison. And every time, since the start of this thing, he jumped me from behind. I win the match, he jumps me from behind. He tries to choke me. No way, Joe Leduc. It's not going to happen again. Tie those chains on there, brother, like 2 dogs. We'll get it done this time.
Okay, Paul, good luck to you. And right now, it's time for us to go to the ring. The challenge match that Paul was talking about to take place. Jim Jamison already in the ring.
Coming in right now, Joe Leduc. He has a chain around his neck. Chain match.
You know something, Lance Russell? Paul Diamond, you come here and you talk a lot. I choose Jim Jamison in the chain match today because the man is a man. He's got experience, and he does have a chance to beat me.
Yeah. Did you hear that laugh? I don't like the sound of that.
No. Well, Joe climbs in the ring with the chain. He's already got it. It's already tied to his left wrist, and now the referee is going to tie it to Jim Jamison's left wrist. They're tied together. The chain is about what, 8 feet?
Yeah, it looks like it is, Dave. It looks like it's about 8 feet long.
So that's as far away as they can get from each other. Jim Jamison. Boy, Jamison has had some battles here on Championship Wrestling, but none loom more ominous than this one, I don't think.
I don't think that Jim is too happy about this particular one, but he's in there dead game and ready to go with Joe. Look at that. I don't like that sinister look on Leduc's face as he snaps that chain around. He's trying to get him in a corner and does. Puts a foot to the midsection, slams him with that chain around his fist. Leduc. He's got Jamison trapped in the corner, and you can tell he's got bad thoughts going through that head of his.
Ooh. Leduc choking with a chain and using it to hit Jamison with. He wrapped it around his fist, pounded him across the forehead with it. Now he's just simply choking him back in the corner. Referee, oh, he's got him cut, it looked like. Yeah, he does. He got him cut open and hitting him with that chain.
Leduc getting that great ball. Oh, man, Jamison. Blood pouring out of him, and now Leduc tagging him with that chain, wraps it around his throat. Not a pretty sight. He's pulling it across his mouth. Leduc. What an animal. Crowd hollering, we want Paul. And I'll tell you one thing, Jim Jamison could use Paul or anybody else.
Yeah.
That would come get Leduc off of him.
This Leduc.
Referee trying to pull him off and just barely able to get him back. As Jamison choked, bleeding, just profusely bleeding. Nails him with a chop. Good.
Boy,
nice.
He lifted him off his feet. Jamison really in serious trouble here. Drop kick by Leduc. Maybe he'll cover him and get this over with. Yeah, he does. Down to 3. Minute 54 seconds is your time on it. Referee now untying the chain from the wrist of Jim Jamison. Leduc has already shed the chain from his arm.
You don't need that. He's already got him bleeding, busted up with a chain. Drop kicking down.
There's Diamond.
Paul Diamond grabs the chain, puts it around Leduc's neck.
A little more even in there now. Now Leduc gets out of the ring. Paul Diamond with the chain says, all right, now come on back in here.
You want somebody with a chain? All right, here it is. I got one. Come and get me. Leduc. He is not inclined to want to tangle one-on-one straight ahead with Paul Diamond. Man,
he turned and walked out of here.
Winner Joe Leduc as he slaughtered Jim Jamison in there. Paul Diamond came in the nick of time as Jamison rolling him over, and now comes John Stewart and Mike Murphy out to help him back to the dressing room. We'll take time out. We've got more big action coming up in just a moment.